Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, where we are exploring the marketplace in the infested city of Canabras. We have a ton of quests, and we've recently made it up to the plaza in this southwest part of the market square. Slaughtered a few demons. We're going to loot and then resume exploring. We have a ton of things we're working on right now, just a ton of stuff. We have to visit the Blackwing Library to find the storyteller. I think that one's important. There was... That's if we head back, we can celebrate with Janna Aldori. We're putting off talking to Sister Kizmeri for now. We have an errand here at Count Darren Arende's manor. I guess the mansion's under attack by demons. Camellia wants us to do this. At some point, the Defender's Heart will come under attack. We're looking for more allies to join our forces. So far, we've got the Clerics of Desna and the Thieves. There was something, the Cleric wanted us to find his people. We want to scout out the Tower of Estrad. We want to head to the Guerre Mansion. Yes, this is Remian's mission. We have to find Aranka and then Wallflower, I think. So there's just a ton of stuff to do. We don't really know where we're going next yet, but probably we'll go somewhere close. All right, let's loot. And then let's make sure we're all buffed up here.
I'll make my own legend.
If we face north, all right, we want to check the south side of the square here. I think we've cleared this area out. Yeah, there's nothing else to see here. Just like click on the map to reveal what's there. We can't go in there. Can't climb the ladder. Some more loot here. This guy had just a straight longsword. I don't think we care about that. We'll check the other Vermlek. Same thing. Okay. There is a house here that we can explore. This house is on fire. We've got a religion check. The house is engulfed in flames.
Lucky day.
We rolled a 3. Okay. Some loot over here. Silver earrings, carved figurine. There might be something over here. Let's take a quick peek.
Let's move.
No, I can't actually click there. Okay, never mind. So it seems like that's all the plaza has to offer at the time being, for the time being. Okay, let's check inside this house then. Okay, I think I want to change up my formation a little bit here. Let's move these two in a little bit closer. Like that. I think a little bit of a, yeah, a little bit more of a compact formation works for me. So let's get everybody lined up like that. That looks a little bit better. Okay, let's buff and sneak and head inside. See what we find. Okay. We do have a box with some loot here. Some ingredients, all right. Making our way into the corridor.
Bathe in your blood.
Okay, something saw us despite our sneaking. It was a dretch. And something else. A werewolf? There was something else visible here. So we did not get a surprise round. The dretch succeeded on his perception check. Sela was in front, unfortunately. Okay, fair enough. We're all bunched up here. So I probably want to move. Where can I move without provoking an opportunity attack? I can move here, let people through the doorway. Do I see... I thought I saw something like a werewolf in here. All right, let's start by attacking the Dretch. Straight up destroyed it. A good turn from Orlin. There was somebody else. What just happened? Fireball? Yeah, fireball. Quite a bit of damage. Some of our temporary hit points reduce some of it. Camellia, okay. The Brimarak here, level 6 Chaotic Evil Outsider. Cast some magic. Camellia, I think you can start with your attack here. You can probably kill this guy.
Cut you wide open.
And then we can have you move in to clear the path. All right, I don't need to see this again. Have you move over here. Yeah, you're currently wielding the bow. I forgot to switch you back to your rapier. Let's move you there. For now. We'd like to kill this thing before it gets another turn, but it's got 45 hit points. I don't know. Wendog's going to do a decent amount, but she needs sneak attack. So let's delay her turn if we can. Woljif has quite a bit. I don't think Sela can get there, so we're going to have to wait for Orlin to charge it, probably. In fact, we should probably have everyone wait until after Orlin charges. Oh, that's until the next round? Cancel that. All right, in that case, we'll just move into where we can take a shot. I don't want to block Orlin's charge, so... How am I going to do this? Can I shoot from there? Let's see. Could probably shoot from here. We're not going to be able to take point blank shot. Looks like deadly aim might work. This thing has 15 AC. All right, let's deadly aim and vital strike and see if we can get a hit. 23 damage. Very nice. Good turn from Wendog. All right, you're not going to get sneak attack, and you can't get there, even with 60 feet of movement. So where can I put you? He's not flat-footed. Should I go in for the attack? I probably... I can't get to the attack. He's immune to all my stuff, except maybe color spray. I guess we set him up for next round. He's got full health, so maybe we just push him up to engage.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
Okay. So we can see that there is a trap there. That's good to know. Let's avoid the trap as best we can. I guess that's what we can do here. Sela is not going to be able to charge either. So what can we do with her? We can intimidate him. If we're not careful, we're going to block Orlin's charge. It might not work already. All right, let me come to... Yeah, let me come to here. Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. Let's intimidate. Looks like that succeeded. And now, will you be able to charge here or not? No. Okay. Then let's at least... I can't even use Light of the Angels, I don't think. I get as close as I can. Can I dazzle him with this? It looks like it should hit him. Let's try it. Yeah, okay. We debuffed him a little bit. That's the best I can do. Wow, the breath weapon. Brutal. I didn't look to see that he had that.
Spirits demand your blood.
Clustered up right where he wanted me to be. Breath weapon. Yikes, that was a bad play. All right, Camellia, take a shot.
You are today's sacrifice.
Miss, great. Wenduog, move in. We need to kill him this turn, obviously. Is he within now? Yeah, okay. Take your shot. 19, not bad. You take... Yeah, as long as you can hit, you'll kill him.
Cover me, all right?
Okay. Boy, that was rough. A lot of damage there.
I don't steal.
Let's back you away from this trap.
Helpless tieflings around the world. Starting with
This was rough. Clustering up for that breath weapon was a terrible, terrible play. All right.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
I think it's time to use some Wands of Cure Light Wounds here. I think we're going to burn through this wand here. But it'll free up a slot in here, her inventory. Or her belt. Yeah, we're going to fully expend this entire wand. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish healing Orlin with potions. And then for her, what do we put on her belt here? Also, I'm torn between leaving her on this crossbow because it's good for openings for her or swapping back. I think we'll go back to the rapier for now. What do I put on her belt? Shield of Faith, maybe? A little more AC, couldn't hurt her. Okay, let's swap to our high trickery character, which I believe is still her. Take off her stuff. Disarm the trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
I guess, you know what I'm realizing? We could have deliberately triggered the trap maybe somehow to hit this guy. I don't know how it would have worked, but an idea. Let's put her chain shirt back on. Just out of curiosity, if we go with leather armor, yeah, she's at 18. Chain shirt gives her 19. 20 with the buckler. Okay. Wendog's at 20. He's at 19. Did his buff run out? No, he's still got mage armor for 12 minutes. You're at 23, which is great. And you're at 20. So, the problem I have right now, if I look at the formation, I want him to be able to charge, but she's our tankiest character. Problem is she's so slow with her heavy armor. All right, I've got her near the front. Maybe I'll just push her up like that, and I'll do the same with Camellia. I could have them right next to each other, but that seems a little off. Okay, since we went to the trouble of fighting, let's clear this place. We've got some loot on the ground here. Crusader Berenguer's letter home. Shin, beloved brother of mine. For the first time in recent weeks, I found a few spare minutes to write a message for you, friends and family. Your restless brother Berenguer is not dead and gone. Quite the opposite. I'm alive and glad for this chance I've gotten. By joining the Crusader ranks, I've truly found my place for the very first time. Can you imagine? I can already hear your disapproving retort. Berenguer, that scoundrel, he now thinks himself a hero. But believe it or not, these days my intentions are further from any esteemed titles or glory than ever before. I joined the Crusaders out of boredom, out of horrible melancholy that clouded my mind and filled it with dark thoughts. But for some reason, a slacker and a drunk such as I, who has done nothing worthwhile in his whole life, happened to gain favor of the resplendent Iomedae. On the 15th day of battle, surrounded by her loyal devotees, stained up to my elbows in demon blood, I gave in to my comrade's influence and offered a prayer to the inheritor. And my prayers were answered. From that day onward, I was not just a crusader, I was a paladin of Iomedae, able to smite abyssal monsters with the power lent to me by the divine. Will you even recognize me, Shin, should I return home? I've changed. I can feel it myself. Iomadai gave my life purpose, offered me a weapon to slay the enemies of Golarion. By the Inheritor's name, I won't betray her trust. Please, send my heartfelt regards to our poor mother and show her this letter. Visit Father's grave for me. Never forget about me. They're sounding the horns again. Demon spotted. Be well, Shin. May Iomadai's blessing be with you. Your brother Berengar. So somebody was redeemed here, it seems, from a life of a life of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, slacking and poor behavior. Signet of House Vespertilio. Once per day, the owner of this token can choose any skill and rub this token to get a +5 circumstance bonus to the chosen skill checks for 1 hour. The owner must have this token equipped for the duration of the effect or it will be dispelled. Interesting. So this goes on the belt. Who wants a skill check more than anyone? We have athletics on Orlin here. Possibly him. Nobody else has good athletics. 7's pretty low for a high roll. So yeah, why don't we give it to Orlin? What are we going to take off his belt here? Bear's endurance is basically hit points and fortitude saves. Enlarged person makes him a little bit stronger. Potion of haste for emergencies, shield of faith, cure light wounds. I think we'll give him... How long does this last? 1 minute per level, both of them? Yeah, enlarged person's a little sus. Let's give him this token for athletics checks. Because we failed one before with him, I think. What else we got in here? We've got an unidentified scimitar. One-handed heavy blades. Let's see what we picked up here. Abrupt force. +1 enhancement, cold iron. Once per round, whenever this +1 cold iron scimitar lands a hit on an enemy, the target must pass a fortitude saving throw or become stunned for 1 round. That is fantastic. Who do we have that could potentially wield that? You don't have training in heavy blade, so we could swap this. +1 cold iron longsword deals an additional 1d3 damage to chaotic creatures. Can you wield this scimitar, abrupt force? You can. It's slightly less damage, 6 to 11 versus 6 to 13. A higher crit range though, and that potential to stun on a hit. It's only a DC 13, and it's a fortitude saving throw. But still, that's really interesting. We are facing a lot of chaotic creatures though. Additional damage is nice. I need to get her some kind of movement feat. She needs so much more movement. I mean, she can charge, but... This Radiance, I think, will become better over time. I have a feeling this is like a weapon that will grow. It's not as good as it should be for a legendary weapon. Not yet. I don't know about this. Because... the DC is pretty low, but people can roll a 1, right? This does more damage to chaotic enemies. I don't know. Are you the right person for this? You're the only one who can really use heavy blades. You can't... You could. You're a fighter. You have training. I guess he could. But he's not a shield user. We will try it out for a little while. We'll see if it procs a few times. We might swap back to the longsword of right here. But we'll use that scimitar for a minute. Apprentice lockpick, some gold, silver chain. We got some loot over here as well. What is this? Piece of a holy symbol. A fragment of a gold buckle that once adorned the belt of an unknown warrior. A true antiquities expert could reveal more. Okay, that looks like something we shouldn't sell right away. And it does look like we've seen what the interior of this house has to offer. That That creature cost us quite a lot of resources, healing resources. We burned through that entire wand, but maybe we can find another one or buy more potions or something. Let's buff everybody. Where are we headed next? It's lower left corner. I think we've seen everything we can see there. So it's over to the east side of the map now, however that happens. All right. This should be clear for a good chunk of the way. Okay. Let's see what we can learn here. We fought here. And now, all right, so we've been down here. I think we came around and we're blocked. So we kind of have to, let's go back to sneaking a little bit here. We're going to start coming across potentially more enemies here. Keep an eye out. No, we've been there. Okay, so now we do have to backtrack. Okay. So wait, then is there no other way other than to climb up this thing? Yeah, there's a climb check here, a pretty high climb check that we might struggle with. I guess I could use my new token.
March on.
Where was that? Is it over here? Yeah, it's over here. To climb back up. Oh, it's mobility. Okay. Mobility. How are we looking for mobility? -5, +2, +9, +12. Okay. So we got to roll a 5 or better. Let's see it.
This is my kind of work.
Okay. Woljif gets us there. Now we're back up here. And so, if we want to check out the east side of the map, not quite sure how we do it. We crossed a bridge here somewhere. All right, I guess we head to the street and make our way east and explore. For the time being, we're in chunks that we've already cleared, so I won't sneak here. Okay. We hadn't, I think, gone further than this signboard, because we looted something here. But let's see, if I face... This way is north, yeah, so this is east. All right, let's continue sneaking here. Let me save the game real quick.
They will not expect my strike.
Okay.
Onwards.
Advance slowly, looking for enemies. Okay, let's rebuff.
Let us be off.
We've been here. So we're not quite as far east as I thought. Where, that's the bridge that gets us... I think we crossed that first. Hold on. Yeah, this whole east side is cut off from us. Oh, we've been down there, right? Yeah, and then we kind of got blocked. So I think we need to go back across that bridge then. Okay. So we crossed this bridge and then we went left. We have an athletics DC here to get across the rubble to check out the north side. So here, I guess, would be where I could use my new item.
We should move.
How does this work? How does this work? Charges 1, Choose any skill and rub this token. So, like, do I select him?
Waiting.
Like, I can click on it, but it doesn't do anything. I don't know how to use it.
Adventures await.
Do I go in here and click on athletics? Hold on, how do I actually use this item?
This is my path.
Like, I can click on it, I can right-click on it. Oh. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. Signative house, knowledge, arcana, athletics. Okay. All right, I think that's what I needed to do. All right, let's get across here.
It is we will be victorious.
Okay, it looks like we got straight into battle here. It looks like the athletics check succeeded, but we immediately went into combat here. Who are we dealing with? We've got a Dretch and an Abracandaloo. Looks like we rolled better initiative than all of them, possibly because we succeeded on the athletics check. I don't need to charge here, looks like. Not to hit the Abracandaloo. Let's clear the way for somebody else to charge the Dretch. Let's come here. And then let's strike the Abracandaloo. Looks like my buffs didn't make it across that athletics check. That's too bad.
We won't falter.
Okay. Did we just kill that thing? No, it's still alive. Got 5 hit points left. Okay. Wenduog. I think we can get the... Yeah, with off guard, we can just delete this Dretch, right? As long as she hits. Perfect. Camellia. We're close enough that nobody should need to charge. Let's just go in and strike with our rapier here.
Go for their hearts!
4 damage, we'll take it. Waljif. Yeah, you can probably delete this guy, right? Okay, there we go. Didn't even need Sela to act. Okay. It's easier to go back than it was to cross the first time, but that's okay.
Watch and learn.
Let's get into formation here. Prepare to explore. We're now in the northeastern section of the map. So, all right, this direction's north. Okay, got it. We've got some loot in the bucket, barrel, whatever.
What is
Okay, we got a fiendish giant fly, fiendish giant centipede. Let's stop everybody. Unstealth. Let's have Sela charge here. Since she's so slow. And let's also have Camellia charge. And we'll see what happens there.
We cannot be defeated.
Camellia gets to finish? No, Sela gets to finish. So Camellia's charge is interrupted, I guess. Your ranged attacks do get sneak while they're flat-footed, so these things have resistance to fire and cold, but not electricity. Let's have you use... Where is it? Jolt. Yeah, Jolt should be good here. Missed, too bad, so sad. Orlin, I think it's okay to have you charge. We don't need power attack here. Not for a giant centipede with 4 hit points. We just need you to hit. Nice, okay. That guy's saved. Camellia, You can charge the fly, but you're more likely to take out the centipede, so you do that. Only 2? All right. And then Wendwog. Yeah, take a shot. Do I want deadly aim? This guy's AC is what, 11? Yeah, we want deadly aim. Destroyed. Very nice. All right, turn 1. I mean, we can use another jolt here. Since we can't reach it. For melee. That kills it. Excellent. Good fight. Okay. Let's pull back. Regroup. Rebuff. And we can start looting.
No reason to pause.
Old map of Avistan, 10 coins.
Lead on!
Okay. Still facing north here. Okay, we've got this house, and we've got this street. What is this? Corrosive touch. Okay. What is this skill check over here?
March on.
Rubbled on the actor. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, oh darling, dearest beauty mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called friend a time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship a well. Kem the Soundmaster. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile. Indistinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, would you? Hey, who's there? Rubbledum the actor. The pile of junk seems to shake. A stage whisper drifts up from below. Granny, let's not answer. Methinks those be demons calling down to try and trick us. Grandma Gretlin the director.
Oh, in that case, there's nothing for us to do but accept our fate. Sir, demon or not, we are actors from the finest theater in Canabras, the next door theater. We were trapped in this cellar during our rehearsal.
Come here, the Soundmaster. Wait, what? We're trapped in here? I thought the barricade is from ourselves to keep away the demons. Deliver it.
If you didn't nap through the start of every rehearsal, Master Kem, you would be better informed.
The ensuing exchange degenerates into a stream of unintelligible bickering. Let's move the pile of junk. The pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the items. We got a silver ring, jade, green quartz, and port ×2, plus 80 experience. Kem the Soundmaster. Look, the door's open. Now we are completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. Oh, if it really is a demon.
We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration, after all. But hand me over my ladle and that rolling pin.
Okay, it looks like it looks like the three of them are out here. Hang on one second. All right, let's take a quick look at these guys. This is probably going to be the the thumbnail here. Okay, so that's the grandma. I'm not sure which is which for these other two. I gave them abstract voices, but let's meet these actors. So that's Kem the Soundmaster, who is an orc, but I gave him a French accent, and that's Rubbledum the actor, who I made a dandy. Let's talk to Grandma Gretlin, the director.
Now look, it's not a demon at all. Oh, greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are the members of my company.
Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props for the Malevolent Lich performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something.
She made it out of my ladle. She wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea.
What were you doing down there?
We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic.
The dwarf waves her ladle emphatically, doing a fair impression of a conductor. Really? When I'm scared, I eat.
We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art, oh, art is eternal.
Okay, can you get somewhere safe?
Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with lambkin around.
Lambkin?
Lambkin, our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing.
Okay, I have to go.
Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mendevian culture, perhaps the culture of all Golarion. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theater.
All right, bye guys, good luck. I hope your lead is more martially than theatrically talented. Okay, that was entertaining. A brief bit of comic relief in the grim butchery of this awful situation. Looks like we can head east a little bit.
Watch and learn.
There's almost certainly more enemies here, so let's sneak up. Start moving. Information.
Onwards.
Okay. What was that? Okay, we've got two guys climbing up the sides of the cavern here. Coming to fight us. So ideally...
Let us be off.
Oh, are we already in combat here? I think we're already in combat. It's not letting me move them. Or no, it is.
Let's move.
It's limiting where and how I move them. Whatever, we'll try this. Once we can see them. Okay, yeah. I think here... we go for a charge to open up.
I stand ready.
Let's see, Sela, can you hit anyone if I unstealth? You can. All right, you're the slowest. You can't. All right. What about Orlin here?
Did I mess up again?
I'll make my own legend.
You don't have a clear line? Okay. Then I'm going to have to use a ranged attack.
I'm here.
Which means you. Who is this? This is a ghoul? All right. Let's go with... What are they? Do they have immunities? They're immune to negative energy, but all right. Let's send... a firebolt? Yeah, let's send a firebolt at this guy to open up right now. While he's stealthed, I guess. See if that does some good.
I'll tear your throat out.
Nice. Okay. We got the drop on him, which is good. All right, Orlin, what are we dealing with here? We've got a ghoul. Yeah, we've got 4 ghouls. Okay. So you can't charge. You just don't have whatever it is that you need for that. So let's use... Well, I guess we could... I guess we get in range to target this guy if we can, because he's going to be first to go. So if we can kill him, let's see if we could set up a charge like here for next turn. Okay. Camellia is currently stealthed. I could swap her from the rapier over to her ranged weapon. Or I could take a sneak attack on a divine zap. Maybe we kill this guy. Only 2? Okay. Sela, you can't charge. There's like a little piece of wood in your way, so you can't do it. Let's push you to the front here then. Since you're ostensibly our tank. All right. Wendwog. You could probably delete one of them. What do they have, 15 hit points? with a Vital Strike. This guy was going first, right? No, this... yeah, this guy was going first. Let's see if we can delete this guy. 30 damage. Nice. He got taken out. Very good. God, Wendewog is so strong. All right, round 1. Woljif is up. We can delay. Or I could just go for an attack here. They should be flat-footed, so he will get sneak attack. Let me go after this guy and see if I can get rid of him.
Distract them for me.
14, not quite enough. Okay. He only gets 2 attacks on a full round attack action, so, all right. Let's end turn there. Orlin, just delete this guy. Or you do more damage than Sela, so yeah, let's have you go after this guy. Nice, that's a kill. Okay, Camellia. This guy has 1 hit point, so a zap should take him out. If we can hit. Nice. Good turn from you. Let's move a little bit closer just in case. And then Wendewog and Sela can probably finish this other guy.
Into the fray.
Nice. Good fight. Very good fight. Okay. It's like they don't have any loot. We can head down into the plaza here. Hit the northernmost northeast portion of the map. Wait. What was that? Zombie. Did we miss something? Oh no, there's a zombie right there. Wendewog. Why don't you try to hit this guy?
No match for me. You'll make a fine trophy.
Deleted. Love to see that. Okay. So there's more enemies over here, I guess. There's somebody is not aware of us, or yeah, all right, let's move. Just do whatever we have to. Sela, you can come up here and take point. We are clustered, but hopefully there's no more fire breath stuff. I forget, I don't have a ranged weapon on you, so I need you to move. We're gonna have to get around here. Take position on Sela's flank. Camellia here. Can move up as well. And we've seen that Wendewog can shoot. So we don't know what we're facing, but she can shoot across the chasm here. We need to try to get visibility on what we're dealing with. Let's move Orlin here to start. Okay, there we go. We can now see the other zombie. I don't have a lot I can do with him right now. I could move forward, but... I guess we go for... No, it's probably mindless, right? Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. I could turn on fighting defensively. Light of the Angels isn't going to reach. Nothing's going to happen here. So I guess I just move forward to threaten when it moves. Or no, it's going to be slow, right? As a zombie? Low move speed. I think we just end turn here. Okay, now it's going to stumble forward. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, it's got no movement speed. All right. Sela, can you get there? You can't. Oh, you're stuck here? You can't hop that? All right, well, let's move you here. I think we're just waiting on on Wendewog here. Oh no, there's quite a bit more going on. Okay, there's more of them. All right, well, let's pull up and what do they have resistance to here? Oh, he can actually hit. All right, go for it.
Treasures.
Only 7? All right. There's the rest. Got it. They are slow, though. Camellia. Let's move her up and maybe zap this guy for now. Or I could swap to her ranged attack. Maybe that's the better play. Let's swap over to the crossbow for now. Interesting fight against very slow-moving creatures that we noticed from afar. Deleted. Wendwog, so good. Let's move her up. Oh, there's something else going on. More than I was prepared for. Shadows. Okay. Those are a little bit more concerning. We're definitely going to want to take those out. What is we got a lesser shadow and a shadow. Level 3 chaotic, evil undead, immune to mind affecting, fear, compulsion, emotion, like everything. It's immune to negative energy. It's immune to damage from non-magical weapons. Immune to critical hits. What else? It's got some sort of melee touch attack that's probably gonna, yeah, it's gonna deal strength damage. We definitely want these things dead immediately. What's my strongest play here? I think it's an attack on the shadow. Yeah.
Forward!
Okay, there's 9 damage. Do I move away? I don't know if they have opportunity attacks. Yeah, it looks like moving away might be a bad play. Let me take a 5-foot step here. Force them to use a move action to approach me. Zombie attacks Woljif for 4. Sela. What do we do with Sela here? We got to kill these shadows right away. She's using... What is she using? This thing, this stun thing that they're immune to? It is cold iron and magic. Are these things chaotic? They are. I should probably swap to long sword of right here. No! Oh, Sela, no. Sela, no. Why did you... No, what are you... I'm clicking on the fucking button. What? Why is it... So my tank ran away because of a misclick twice. I don't understand. I was trying to change her weapon. Yikes, that's a disaster. Woljif, I need you to kill this shadow, please.
Cover me, all right?
Only 3? And a miss? Oh, God. This is a bad fight, you guys. This is looking not great. Camellia, what do you have? Bane's not going to be helpful. I swapped you to this. I think we need our spirit weapon enhancement here. Oh, no, I need Ghost Touch. Ghost Touch, yeah. Ghost Touch. We'll shoot.
Cut you wide open.
That dealt 3, and she's going to back away. I guess we're all backing away except for Woljif, who's screwed. All right, Wendwog, if you could take this person out, I would be very, very happy with you. Let's turn off Deadly Aim, go for a Vital Strike. It's only got 1 hit point left, but we got to kill this thing. All right, we hit it. We got rid of the main shadow. The lesser shadow remains, which is bad for Orlin. But we'll see what happens here. Okay, it missed. I'm very happy that it missed. I knew about that, thank you. Let's take out this other shadow.
We won't falter!
Nice. Okay, that is huge. That's huge. I was very worried about strength drain from those guys.
Can't you just die already?
He walked past an opportunity attack. Very stupid. So, sorry. So how do I change her weapon then? Okay, so I was clicking on the 2. I have to actually click on the weapon, right? Or no, oh, that's the problem. I already had this equipped. That's why it screwed up. Oh, son of a... I'm an idiot. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. That's all there is to say. Let's get you over here. This was a little rough, but we'll be okay. Old Jeff. Yeah, just attack the zombie.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Okay, all right. Woljif took a little actual damage there. What time is it, out of curiosity? It's... Oh, it's kind of late. I think we started... I can't remember exactly, but we started sometime in the morning. I want to say sometime around like 8:30. So... Been over 7 hours. When do they start to get fatigued? Is it after 8 hours, after 16? Not sure. Let's heal up Woljif. And then we'll buff everybody up. Let's regather and Light of the Angels for the temporary hit points. Okay. So we face north here. Yeah, we're eventually going to go down into there. For now, let's finish clearing out this section here. See what we can see. Get to the edge of the cliff. Or the chasm, rather. Looks like there's a bit of a pathway down here.
Follow me.
There could be more enemies here. So let's sneak a little bit. Oh, what is this? Okay. The city has fallen. How glorious. I can stop pretending to be a shopkeeper and spend all my time on my true passion, reanimating the dead. Got a necromancer over here? Okay. And we're not in combat yet. They haven't seen us yet. Okay. Who do we want to open up and how? We got 3 zombies and the necromancer. Ideally, we would target the necromancer first. The zombies I'm less concerned about. Let's... their perception's going to be really low as zombies, right? Let's creep forward a little bit and try and get visibility on the necromancer to open. Let's put you on... Yeah, you're on your crossbow. You're on your bow. You're on your dagger. So we want to open with Wenduag if we can. Let's see if we can get visibility on this guy.
March on.
Okay, not yet. There he is. Okay. Yeah. He's got some fighters with him, but it's the necromancer I'm most concerned about. Let's have Wenduag delete him. 12 AC when flat-footed, so we'll go ahead and use Deadly Aim and Vital Strike, and we'll open by hopefully deleting this guy. He's got 40 hit points, but maybe we can make it happen here. Let me actually stop everybody's movement first, and then reapply that command for Wenduag.
Save the last one for me.
Did we get the surprise round? We did. She rolled a 1. That sucks. Okay. Orlin can charge here. He can't charge the front line, or he can't charge the necromancer, but he can charge the back line. Let's do that. There's some will saves. The necromancer got frightened. This guy took 15 points of damage. That's a great opener. Not the one we super wanted. You can charge. You can charge this guy. Another crit, 16 damage. Very nice job, the two of you. All right, Camellia. We don't need your ghost touch. We're running low on resources for her. I could move in with the plan to Bane, but I think just putting damage in the Necromancer is the way to go here. Yeah, let's just shoot him.
The spirits demand your blood.
It's a hit for 7 damage. I'll take it. And I'll push you forward a little bit here. Okay. Woljif, what do we want you to do? Now, your Burning Hands could be really good here. If I can move in. Or I could try to hit this necromancer with a cantrip and get some sneak attack.
Distract
He is
him for me.
frightened for 1 second. Doesn't seem to have any immunities. Let's throw... I guess it doesn't matter. He's not in range for any of these, right? But if he's flat-footed against us at the start of next turn, we might be able to get something. So let's move him in then. Okay, there's the surprise round done. Orlin, okay, you have 2 hit points. You have 1 hit point. I think we're better off using our frontliners to kill the necromancer before he can cast a spell. So I'm going to have Orlin go after the necro.
Strike with all your might.
21 damage. Love to see that. That's a great opener from him. Zombie misses. The Flame Blade takes an attack of opportunity. Sela's turn here. What does she have? This guy's chaotic? Yeah, so she should get the extra D3 here.
The light. Take you.
14. Very nice. Now he gets to go. He's frightened, but only for 1 second, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. He casts haste on all his people. Okay. Take 4 from a zombie, 5 from a zombie. All right, Camellia, what are you going to do? A Bane doesn't hurt here, but I think we kill the cultist, right?
You are today.
Just shoot him again. It's for 3. Okay. Woljif here. Can I get in there? I will take an attack of opportunity, but my dagger's going to do a lot more damage than my cantrip. Let me move as close as I can. How much movement do I have left? And I can attack him here without provoking? Okay, let's do that. We should get sneak attack here.
Time to share your treasures.
16, nice. Okay, Necromancer dead. The other melees are dead, so all that's left are the zombies. We did take a couple hits here, but our temporary hit points absorbed some of that. Wenduog, yeah, move in. And, yeah, let's Vital Strike. Which one's gonna get to go? Oh wait, somebody's still up. This guy, the Flame Blade, he's probably more dangerous than the zombies. Let's kill him. Nice. Orlin. Kill this zombie if you can.
We can do it.
Nice job. Sela. Hit this one. Either one, it doesn't really matter.
Without risk.
Got the kill, fantastic. The zombie goes, misses, love to see that. Camellia, I guess just shoot.
Go for
I
the
guess she's like, it's hard to do damage with her. I don't know what to do with her. Oh, she can't shoot when they're in melee. I forgot about that. So let's swap her over to the rapier. We can move her in, but we shouldn't need to. You can kill this zombie. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we can learn from this. The disfigured corpses are laid out in a neat pattern in preparation for an unknown ritual. All right. We took a couple points on Orlin. We can rebuff, relay to angels. And I guess we can loot. What do we have here? Breastplate, dagger, masterwork glaive. Scroll of Hold Person is nice. Delay Poison. Scroll of Blur. Flicked. And the Necromancer had a magic glaive. Let's check that out. Dark Horn. Got a +1 enhancement. It's cold iron. And it has 1d3 negative. Is that better than Marching Terror? Not against undead, because they're immune to negative. Is this... This is not cold iron, but it's already dealing negative energy. And the nice thing about it is it gives that will save to become frightened. So we don't need the 1d3 negative energy here because we already have the 1d6 negative energy. But it being cold iron is nice. So I will pop this on for now. We just won't use it unless we come up against something that needs cold iron to beat damage resistance. Okay. And then this is going to be a dead end? Yeah, okay. I can get, like, all the way down here. Show whatever the map has to offer. Okay. So this southeast corner is still a problem. There's more to see down the stairs to the plaza, but it looks like that's going to be a good stopping point for the episode. So we'll call that there. Boy, this first marketplace is huge. It's got so many combats, so much stuff to do. we're going to proc level 4 before even resting at level 3, which means, I don't know what that means, but we may need to, we're running low on resources, so we may need to find somewhere to take a rest, I guess. I don't know if we want to spend the travel time to go back to the Defender's Heart, but maybe we might have to. Resting at level 4 to get all of our level 2 spell slots set up for our 2 casters would be good. And there's the area exit. We got a little bit more loot here. Yeah. Okay. So next time we'll polish off, or we'll do our best to polish off the marketplace by heading down into this lower plaza, checking out what's there, and then seeing if we can cross the bridge back to where we started to examine the southeastern area. But that is going to be it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. A lot of dangerous enemies, dangerous fights. We took some real big hits. The biggest one was that fire breath. Boy, was that rough. But we'll be back for more danger, more tactical Pathfinder combat in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye.